thought you didn't get enough of my face yesterday, so I'd give you more today. No, I actually, if you know me, you'd know that I love podcasts and I listen to them all the time. And I was listening to this lady speak, this woman speak, excuse me, on, she had this platform that she did called Why We Work Wednesday. And I thought it was really, really cool. And so I just wanted to try it out for like 6 weeks with different people. And luckily for me, my husband decided to sign up as the very first person to do this with me. So I'm pretty excited because he's gonna do this with me because it makes me nervous anyways. But I have notes up here. Let's see. The question is why we work Wednesday, and who would you want to work with? If you could work with anybody in the world, who would you want to work with? And I don't know that there's that many people that can honestly say that they would want to work with their spouse. But I do. And I'm pretty excited, and I'm pretty lucky because he also chose me. And as of August 1st, we are officially working partners. So I'm very, very excited about that. Like really quick background, if you don't know, I think we've told this story a whole bunch of times, but way back when the kids were really little in about 2006, I think it was. I talked about this last night in another group, but like we were super living high off the hog. We had really stressful jobs, and we thought if we worked hard, then we should play hard. And because we had little kids, our house was the party house. Hi, Bobby Joe. So we always had people over, and that meant like a lot of food, like awesome food, and late nights, and a lot of alcohol. And Rob and I were both smoking at least a pack a day. Again, way back when, and that lifestyle caught up with us. And there was something wrong with me, but nobody knew what. And after going through a whole bunch of specialists and a whole bunch of doctors, they gave me a diagnosis that I think for compliance reasons I'm not going to say, but they did tell me that my life would shortly be ending. And so that was horrible for us. They told us to make arrangements, and we did. We planned my funeral, you guys. I think I was, what was I in 2006? I was 24, 25, 26?
12 years.
I was in my mid-20s, and I was planning my funeral and trying to figure out like where my 3 kids were gonna go. It was horrible. It was horrible. Clearly, I'm not dead. And about a week later, the doctors called back and said, just kidding, it wasn't you. Like, that was a mistake. We don't know what's wrong with you, but you're not gonna die. Which was great news. But that made us pause. It made us start to think that there's gotta be something out there where they don't make diagnosis like that. Not that mistakes can't happen, but in any case, so we very, very slowly started to do things. Rob, being in the restaurant industry, we've always had like really great food, but it's not the most healthful food. Hey, Maddie. He always brought it home, and so he spearheaded our health plan, if you will. So he started telling us that we had to eat salad every day for dinner. He started walking, and we had to go with him, and like doing all of these very uncomfortable things because we were like a diehard McDonald's family. Like, let's go to the grocery store and spend $400 on groceries, but be so hungry that we can't wait to get it home and cook it. We're also gonna pick up some Big Macs on the way. So he definitely started this change for us, and again, it's been a long process. We took out soda and all that stuff. We're just trying to live better. And then we got into the company that we're into now, but that's besides the point. Just my point is that this is a really long process. Nobody can make a change really quickly overnight. It takes years and years and years, and we just keep working at it. So that's kind of like my story and why I do what I do. But there's also Rob, who is here with me, and I have some questions that I want to ask him. And I want him to share his responses with you. If you would, please. Can you like step into the light? Do you want to share your story?
My story?
It's not the same as mine. You have your different reasons.
I have
you
my
to
different
get
reasons.
people
I
want
know.
to see
I have my different reasons.
all your beardness.
All my beardness.
Okay, that's like Klingon. What's your story? Because we don't want to waste people's time either.
All my story. Obviously, she says that I spearheaded our health type of stuff based on like what we're eating, and I hit 249 and a half on a scale, and I vowed I was never going to see 250, so I was determined that I was going to get healthier. I had already quit smoking, but I probably put on 15 pounds of that was smoking weight, so I was just on a mission to get... What?
I have to move over just a little bit.
Why?
So I can read the thing.
That's kind of what started. Is like I felt like I was looking in the the pictures and stuff, family photos. And I was starting to see the guys that start in their mid-30s, and all of a sudden their neck starts going like this, and their face starts to get like that, and I didn't like it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do something about it. So I started running. And then I still had the same jobs though. That was the thing. I was still in the restaurant business, so I still had the stress that was there. And I was having trouble sleeping, so I was managing. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and it was just like the brain would start working, and I couldn't stop. So Tanya had asked me, "Do you mind if I get these?" I said, "Sure, go ahead." So we got some. I think we got some. We got some oils from a different company that we work for now. And we tried something out because we were convinced it was just fancy labeling. It doesn't need to be that much. We're in a bargain shop. And we got these other things. I actually still have the case that I use every day, but I don't have any of those oils. And the first night, boom, I slept like a rock.
Are you talking about the stuff we bought?
Yeah, no.
Then, or
no,
not?
I'm sorry, I apologize. We bought this stuff.
You jumped ahead a little.
I jumped ahead a little bit. I kind of liked it, and I said, she had a friend who gave her a sample of our current company. So we tried that out, and it was completely different. So then we're researchers, so we researched what we were getting into, and then we found that it wasn't just fancy packaging. And so we're like, you know what? Let's give this a try. We were coming up on 4th of July. We were dog sitting and fostering dogs, and we had a house full of dogs, and we said a lot of dogs. I'm not going to tell you how many dogs because
nobody needs to know
that. No one needs to know that number. It was a lot. It was double digits for sure. But we had all these dogs in our house that were going to be there for 4th of July. Lots of stress, lots of drool, barking, anxious dogs. So we chose to diffuse for them, and we didn't keep them separate, but we diffused for them. And I was completely blown away and shocked that there was no barking. Nobody was stressed. The dogs were very calm all night long, and then I was sold. I saw that. She showed me the comp plan, and I said, done. We're doing this. We are totally doing this. All I had to do was see that the first time, and I looked at it and I said, okay, I want to be part of that.
So then does that bleed in? So I feel like a lot of network marketing companies and MLMs, they have something called a why. And it's like, why do you want to do this? What is fueling your fire? Why do you want to do that? Does that have anything to do with your why? Is the comp plan part of it? Because I feel like people are afraid to talk about money.
It is
I'm afraid
part
to talk
of my
about
why.
money.
No.
But it's okay to talk about money.
Okay, so we've looked. I need the stage.
Whoa.
No, I just talk better with my hands. So she showed me the comp plan, and I looked at it and I looked through it, and then that was just kind of like the first stepping stone. I looked at it, and then after researching our company more, learning some stuff out about it, this is typical growth. This is those types of things. Making smart, informed decisions. Like I want to know as much as I can about this. I'm not just yes, I see the great parts of it, and I'm a hard worker, so I'm okay putting work in to get there. I wanted to make a difference. Definitely wanted to get the chemicals out of the house, and I knew that this would, in turn, also like running a business and getting the chemicals to the house at the same time was like a twofold win. And then the biggest thing is that I can leave this to my granddaughter. I can leave it to one of my kids if I want to. It's willable income. It doesn't end when I end, and that's what I really wanted, was that it can continue and I can pass it along to a family member and keep it going. That's my why.
That's a pretty good why. I like your why. Okay, so my next question is, what is the best thing that has happened to you since we have made that switch? Because it's been 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think, like personally, has been what have you seen the most significant change in?
What have I seen the most significant change in?
What's the best part about doing that?
Our health. I think our health is the biggest thing, is that we are very, very healthy. Just as far as like overall general health. I'm not saying that we're health nuts or gym rats, but
we tried that.
I don't miss work. The kids don't miss school.
Yeah.
And the kids don't miss work. You know, the ones that we have working age, they don't miss those things because they're healthier. Even the kid that doesn't want to have anything to do with this is still getting the benefits of it from being around it in the house, because
he means the angsty middle child.
Yes, the angsty middle child. There's no chemicals for her to choose from, so she has to choose from our stuff. So, and then the diffusers are going, and you can't walk in the room without the great diffusers going on. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, I like it. What is your favorite product that you have? that we
Favorite?
use? Yes. What is your favorite?
Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood.
Really? I would
is
not
our
have guessed that
absolute
for
favorite.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some people on here that we know that do the same thing as us.
Mhm.
Like, what's your favorite? Because I totally would not have guessed that. So now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Like,
Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood.
is your
I've
favorite?
smelled every single oil, and I put it over rose. My number two would be Stress Away, and I think my number 3 would be Peace and Calming.
if we weren't just talking about it, like, you don't have to just stick to oils
No.
if you don't want to.
No, they still are.
Okay.
I still like those best, but Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, nothing smells better, I don't even know how to describe it. If I can put like smells or other flavor profiles or anything that would make you think of it, you need to smell a bottle. It truly is phenomenal.
I'm kind of excited that. How long have I known you?
Wow.
23 years?
A long
So
time.
I've known Rob for 23 years, and I just learned something new about him just right now. You saw that.
Full
I'm
of
pretty excited
surprises.
about that. Huh? With the weird eyebrow things. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Something really exciting happened on August 1st.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, why do you think now is a good time for people to like jump on the bandwagon? Because obviously we have people that scroll past us and they're like, oh, why do they keep posting like that? It's so annoying. But they are still scrolling and they do still see it. So if somebody is not doing what we do, like, why do you think that they should?
Why do I think that the men should jump on the bandwagon?
Men or women, doesn't matter.
Why should they jump on the bandwagon?
Yeah. What's your personal opinion?
It works. It works. Been on both sides of the fence, and I'm telling you that it just works. I feel the way that I feel when I'm sharing these things and I'm letting people, because I carry 10 oil bottles with me every day to work, and I keep them when I'm behind the bar. I have my carrying case on the back bar so that I can readily let people smell it. I got my hand purifier out there. I have those things there so that I can also share them. And the excitement for me is when I let them smell it and I know they're on this side of the fence, we're on that side of the fence. I can't wait to watch them jump over that fence, because I know that they will. Because everybody wants to do better. Everyone wants to do right by their family. They want to do right by themselves. They want to be healthy. When you see people that are unhealthy, they don't want to be that way. But this is, all around over this company, it's an overall health. You can tell that they care about they care about the products. They will not, that's why things go out of stock, because they will not give you something that is inferior. They'll only give you the best. And that's a huge thing. That's a company that's number one interest is not money. That's not money. It's a byproduct of doing business, but that's not their number one goal. Their number one goal is to share this with the world, for everybody to have it. So I lost my train of thought there.
No,
for a
I
second.
like it.
I
That's
got
good.
all preachy
That
in
was
it.
a good
Preacher
rant.
Rob in the house. Adopted.
It's a good rant. I liked it.
Yeah, I
Thank
ranted.
you.
That's cool.
I'm super. I did not know this about my husband, so that's very cool.
What's that last one? Why should men become? Oh, and I have a second point to it. Men should get involved in it, or people in general should get involved with it, especially ones who have other people who are in it. double income. Duh. Makes sense. Why would I just sit here and support her doing it, where if I also do it,
We can bring home the bacon together.
2 checks. You get to do it at 2 different ways. And if anybody didn't watch Tanya's post yesterday, we can do it 2 different ways. Like, we have agreed that we're not always going to agree. In fact, we're both Reds, but we look at things completely differently. Completely differently. We're both, whatever, Red, type A personality. If you don't know what the Red is, type A personality, D on a DISC. We're both like that, but we look at things completely different. But we understand that, and we just work through it. Like, we might blow up at each other every once in a while, but you know what? We come back and we're like, got it.
Ew, why did you
Bacon.
say bacon? Oh, because bringing home the bacon.
Bringing
you know
home
I
the
don't
bacon.
eat meat, right?
She doesn't eat meat. Bringing home the tofu. Gross.
No.
I'll bring bacon home, but she's not getting any of it.
No, ew. That's cool though. That's a good
But
point.
no, why
Yeah.
would you? Why would you? You're not really putting all your eggs in one basket, guys, because most of us still, honestly, are still out there working our 9-to-5ers. But
I'm sorry. There's a lot of women out there working
Yes.
too. So sexist.
sorry, I'm not being sexist. I just understand the general dynamics. Most of
Oh.
them have 2 people.
And
Most
now
of them
it's
have
time
2
for
people
us to
working.
go.
Shut up. Most of them have 2 people. A lot of families nowadays, you got to have 2 people working.
this is true.
But this is a better 2-person working thing, and eventually, well, not eventually, shortly, it will be both of us here at home doing this. I will not have to leave the house to do it. That's the ultimate goal behind all of this, is that we can change our paradigm and decide what we want to do with our lives, get true freedom, and give back. Give back.
I will say too. Last October and like through that whole, Rob used to work.
Are you swatting flies?
I'm swatting flies. Like I'm
Are
saying.
you swatting the Facebook?
In the past,
The
until we
Facebook
moved to
likes
Texas.
away and the hearts.
Until we moved to Texas, Rob worked regularly. Pipe your or what? I don't know what that means.
Pipe down your orb owning face, Mikey P.
Oh, Mike must have said something.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't reading the comments. No, but Rob used to work like 80 hours a week, like 75, 80 hours a week. That was
Easy 75,
that was
80
so
hours a
normal.
week.
And when we lived in Arkansas, we lived like 4 minutes from the restaurant.
Mike, honestly, I won't care who will run the restaurant at that point in time.
No,
I'll be
it doesn't-
going there instead of
Right.
working there.
But I mean, like he was on call 24/7, so it wasn't the stress level of that job.
It was very unhealthy.
Like I
not
thought he
worth
was
it.
gonna die. Like that's why we're here in Texas. Legitimately,
Yeah.
I was afraid. I'm not. This is no joke.
Mhm.
I really thought Rob was gonna have a heart attack and die. Like I cried
Yeah.
about it regularly, and I asked him to quit.
That's why I don't manage restaurants anymore. I still work in restaurants as a bartender and
There
a
is
server.
no
but
job
it's
worth
by
his life.
No, it's by choice. My money is comparable.
Yeah.
And we survive on it and we live on it. We don't just survive, we thrive on it.
Yeah.
But
And I still don't have to work outside of the
but
home.
I flipped.
Thanks to what we do.
If stress was here and happiness was here, I flipped it around, and now happiness is here and stress is here. It's much easier. I don't work more than 40 hours on any week, so right there, I've just gotten 30 hours a week of my life back.
Yeah. So that's a good place to leave it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Really good.
my gosh, as a double income household, if you can lower your stress by helping other people, come on, that's easy. They don't need to think about that. So I'm going to try. No, cancel, delete. I am not going to try. I am going to do this every Wednesday with a different person because I really want to hear other people's
Cool.
opinions and other people's stories, and I feel like I have a stupid amount of Facebook friends and I don't know a lot of them, so this is a good way for you to get to know me and you to get to know my friends, and hopefully you still want to be my Facebook friend after that. So we're gonna do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I mean, she.
Oh yeah, no, just
She.
me.
I'm the first guest. I'm just
Yeah.
the guest.
He's my new one, or my first one, but okay. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate
Have a
everybody
good night.
that took
Thanks for
some time
tuning
to
in.
do this because
Why?
because I'm saying it's I get nervous.
You don't
doing
like
this.
my hands doing
I
that?
do like your hands, but thank you everybody who popped on really quick because I can see your names and
Yes.
makes me feel good. I don't think I stuttered. Okay,
No stuttering.
here we
You're
go.
good.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good night.